Police arrested a lady off of the bus earlier, took a child into custody. Looks like relatives are here to pick up the child, which is the best solution for the situation. Most of you guys know I don't usually have good words to say about VIA, but the guards who had custody of the child the whole time were trying to comfort the child as if it was an infant. And I have nothing but praise for the actions of the guards and police at this time. Again, it looks like someone is down here to pick up the child, and that's the best case scenario is they release the child to relatives. The female who was on the bus was arrested. She has been transported at this time, and that's what's going on right now. Howdy, Joyce. I'm not filming in that direction right now because the relatives of the child are out here, and so I'm going to keep it on me. But I did go live because one of the relatives was getting vocal, and police sometimes overreact. Of course, that person is vocal. They're upset about the situation. So that's not looking like a good thing. It looks like the ambulance is driving off. I don't know if they still have the child in it or not, but the ambulance is driving off. There you have your guards. I'll focus back this way because the vehicle that they came down to pick up the child in is moving around. Hopefully he's just going to go pull up. He's going somewhere, probably going to follow the ambulance. They're probably transporting the child. Apparently there was a struggle on the bus. And I didn't hear this, but from the hand gestures that the security guard was showing to the EMS, looks like the parent, the female, tried to pull the child out of the officer's arms after they had the officer while they were trying to detain her. So she may have yanked hard on the infant's arms. That may be why they're going to EMS. But it looks like the lady who came with the gentleman in the truck that followed EMS is going with the child to the hospital. They did not leave code, so non-emergency. And again, now that they're gone, we'll focus on the police presence. Now again, both of those security guards over there, the Hispanic gentleman without the hat, he was the one who was originally, it was over at that corner, and I noticed he had the child in his custody and was comforting the child as best he could, rocking it and patting it. And so when it comes to things like that, I notice things like that, and it's a good sign. The lady appeared to be intoxicated. Again, that's appeared to be. She struggled with the officer, and it's sad when I film a person in officer's custody when my concern is that that person is going to fake a fall. I wasn't worried about that officer tripping the lady or doing something dirty, even though I do not like that particular officer. That's Officer Martinez on the left side of Officer Epps. Both of those officers are dirty officers. Officer Martinez arrested me for being on a public sidewalk and laughed and said, "I know you'll beat it in court, but I'm still going to arrest you." Officer Epps there is the jackass who told me, "You can't park there," and then said, "Oh, did you pay the meter?" So he knew I was on a paid parking meter, and then said, "It's a no parking anytime zone." Again, dirty policing. And so when I see officers like that, I am going to focus on them. But again, both of the security guards there, the black officer with the hat on, I believe his name is Savage. I may be wrong on that, but he held the child for quite a while and was comforting and rocking the child and patting him on the back. And again, no complaints with that. They did call fire department down here to get the child medically treated while waiting for parents to get here. And again, it looks to me like at this point that they transported the child to a local hospital, probably Brady Green, which is less than a mile from here. And again, all's well that ends well there. I didn't even come down here to film cops today. I was down here to pick up public information requests from that building over there, 123 Grand. Mr. Scheidt, I did get on the phone with him afterwards. He's out of office today, so he'll provide that at another time. And all's well that ends well. Like I said, started off pretty dramatic. There goes Officer Martinez, gave him a friendly 5-finger wave. He gave me one back. They don't like me, but I think they understand that what I do, I come out here and I give a fair side of the story. So I'm not sure if it's still Brady Green. I think it's University now, but yeah, that's the hospital, Robert. And like I said, cops are off the scene. I did start recording when the lady started getting very vocal, because they were saying you're not going to see the child till it gets out of the hospital or something like that. And she got really vocal. Started to record at that point because, the worst case scenario is they overreact and then throw her on the ground when she's here to pick up a child. So that did not happen. Things de-escalated, and I kept my camera focused off of that family intentionally for that reason. Nothing else to see here, guys. If you didn't see it, just like 2 nights ago, another dirty VIA cop came up to me when I was parked on a parking meter down here. Buses weren't even running at the time. And she told me I had to leave. I was on private property. There's a video of that. It's supported by the body cam video. The audio on that body cam video was more important because it says exactly what she was saying. Because I turned on my body cam as I was watching my video as they approached. She actually had the audacity to reach for her handcuffs as if she was going to try to cuff me as a threat to get me to move from a public road. And insisted that the public road is via private property. So I'll be going down and complaining, official complaint on her today. It's a 3903 violation. We know they don't do that. But if you don't put it in writing, it doesn't happen. They say, we talked to her, and that's it. Put it in writing. What they do with it then, usually throw it in the trash. Doesn't matter to me. So again, thanks everyone for stopping in. I'm going to read my messages real quick, and I'll be out of here. Mr. Bean, you should be a moderator now. If you come into my chats, don't worry about banning people from my chats. You get an occasional bootlicker that stops in. Feel free to add or post links in my chats. As a moderator, I don't mind that at all. And like I said, if someone's getting really nasty and whatever, time them out for 3 minutes, but I don't ban anyone. These trolls, they come in and they try to get people's channels shut down by complaining, making a scene, and then complaining about the counters to it. So timing them out's the best thing. Then they have to sit in silence for 3 minutes if they want to stick around, and it irks them. So again, anytime you're in my chat, if you want to advertise someone else's channel, no problem. This is Blue Lives Matter out. I'm heading down to VIA headquarters now, police headquarters.